Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Case of the Golden Idol. I don't know anything about this game, really. I've tried to avoid learning about it because it's a mystery-style game that I really wanted to play. Also, Mulligar and I were discussing what sort of idol it meant while I had this title screen up the entire time, so, probably the artifact type, if I had to guess. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. With highlights, yes please, actually. Prologue, an abrupt termination of contract. Press anywhere to continue. Oh, well. I guess I'm just going to start clicking on stuff. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. A tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. A bag of medical instruments and some medicine. A golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. Okay. I think maybe I was supposed to start with the men. I see what you were plotting, you snake! A pipe. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley. So this is the thing of the game, right? Is that different text documents will have words, and I can still them. Has rights to 2/3 of all valuables from funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has the rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found, providing the map of the expedition site. Oberon, Geller, Cloudsley, Albert. Those are all the names. Dr. Esquire. Okay. A knife! A knife. It's a knife. Can I add these guys, or will they just kind of be added on their own? Ah! A scalpel. The same contract. 2/3 and 1/3. Yeah, same contract. A map. Ruins of Xenopolis. Horn of Thumb. Horn of Finger. Bay of Shadows. And a medicine bottle. Okay. Bag of medical instruments. So one of these was a doctor. Right? Hold on. Let me check that document again. Dr. Oberon Geller and Esquire. So Oberon Geller is the doctor. He's the one being pushed off the cliff. So if I switch to thinking, this guy must be Oberon Geller. Because he's a doctor. And he's getting pushed off a cliff. Which means this guy must be Albert Cloudsley. When a scroll is completely filled in, words can be dragged directly from the slots. Okay. So now I can go Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the blank of blank on Monkey Paw Island. Well, it's either the Horn of Finger or the Horn of Thumb. I don't know which. Or Horn of Thumb. I could just guess, I guess. There's nothing stopping me from guessing. Switch to exploring, see if there's anything else to click on here, really. Okay, hold on. I can see 2 more islands in the background. That's not it. So, probably the Horn of Thumb, then. Horn of Thumb. Bam. The scroll has been fulfilled. No hints access. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glasses, Albert's mission power, Albert Cloudsley Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Okay, cool. So that's number 1. We know that now. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Chapter 1, Complications in the Family. Alright, so let's start clicking on stuff. There's the golden idol. The yacht is slowly floating. A yacht? Oh no, the horse is gone. This has been added to the thinking panel. A tire. Fucked up. Horse. A horse is running in the yard. Horse. Clue's been added to the thinking panel. Woodshire. Crow Tower. Blackfield. No words on the jacket, right? That would be insane. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science and anatomy of chemistry. Woke up, a beautiful day, washed and dressed in my dining attire. Changed to my hunting attire. Had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. Rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. Changed to my researching attire. Changed to my dining attire. I already got dining. Had a tasty beef loin for supper. Filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for my research. Oh, he's dead. I just realized. There's a corpse over there. A tall, rickety ladder. This August. Today is the 23rd. Book here. Lead poisoning. Henry Clover. Not a name I can pick. Dead guy. He's dead. The man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. A ring with a ruby is what he has. Alright, I found all of the words. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say this is dining attire. This is probably hunting attire. And he's probably wearing his researching attire. 2 or few slow outs are incorrect. Interesting. Well. And okay. So he died in his hunting attire. Sebastian Cloudsley. Who is also Sebastian Cloudsley. Hold on. So what does this diary say? It's just a hunting attire. At 1900 it changed into his dining attire, but at some point he changed back into his hunting attire. Or somebody is lying. Or no, he changed into his hunting attire here. Researching attire. He changed back to his dining, but that's not what he's wearing currently. He's wearing his hunting attire. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Lord of... I don't actually know. Hold on. Where's that map again? Map, please. Okay, river out back, so it's got to be Blackfield. Lord of Blackfield passed away. The cause of death was a blank blank, which occurred when he fell from a rickety ladder. Ladder while he was researching. No, wait, it must have been he fell from a horse. No, Cause of death was a head wound. Occurred when he fell from a horse while he was hunting, because he's in his hunting attire. There we go. Yeah. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Hello, who are you? Sebastian Cloudsley. Okay. Why are you here and who are you? The dramatic departure of an outsider. Complications in the family. Well, there's a guy on fire. So that's not good, probably. Look on some guys. Spare me, devil, I was simply following orders. Property of the Pear Brothers, astonishing monkey man. A knife. Guy's on fire. Scorched horsebrush. A scorched knife. What the blazes? Club Derby, race 3, win Reading Sultan. Wager 35 pounds. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. Spontaneous combustion. To perform combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred ghost of combustion on the idol. Oh, okay. I see it. Is that the same? Yes. Ring with a ruby. 1 pound, 2 shillings, and 2 pence. Interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We're to visit my nephew, E.C. Saddlebag, 2 shillings and a penny. A dagger. An uninspected turn of events. Embroidered handkerchief with E.C. So this must be E.C. Something Cloudsley, probably. Dear Edmund Cloudsley, David Garan is reached my attention. You're seeking capable new servant. I'm just the man for you. David Garan is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I'm sure you'll find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, please do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. Stiletto blade. Lord Edmund Cloudsley. Speech stirs Parliament. I could sort of read this if I wanted to, but I think it's nonsense. This is 1786, so it's 10 years after the founding of America. Well, this is Edmund Cloudsley, because he's got the EC branding on his shit. Wow, there's a lot in here. Okay. I didn't check this yet. Adam and James. Horse grooming stable cleaning. Oh, nobody does any work on Sunday. That's nice. Good for them. Horse grooming stable cleaning. Hey, brothers. A. Oh, this guy is A, so he must be Adam something. Where was that note again? Ash Blair. Is this a different jewel? A different jewel. Or it's the same jewel, but like inert. I don't know. Okay, so this must be James. You are James. You are Adam, because your knives are engraved. Alright, let's see what's inside this church. Oh, what's this thing? Fucking Trogdor is what it is. Incredible. Bat Lord, pair twins. Oh, so these guys must be pair. So those are Adam and James pair. Batley, Cloudsley, Cubert. So this is the Batley home. My challenges, you can be so batir sometimes. 6 rings with various stones, 4 pounds, an ornate guitar blade, a fan, and Schmalbach Simtasa Batisi. Nicholas Maker, attorney. So if this is the Batley, I don't think I have Batley as a name yet, though. Can I steal these ones? Yes, I can. Hubert. So you must be a Batley. I would not expect one of your family to treat legal documents sent away. I am appalled. Ring of the Ruby, 2 shillings, 2 pence. Rose Cubert. Fashion Cloudsley. Willard Wright. 4 inheritors all present. Peter Batley. Okay, I've got all the names now, I think, probably. Eben Cloudsley and Rose Cubert. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on joviality. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Sure, man. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, boy. Dear Willard Wright and Rose Cubert. I bequeath this clothes been added to thinking. I bequeath you the gold, know what to do with it, blah, blah, blah. This clue's been added to thinking panel. I'm gonna have to reassemble these, I assume. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, and being body south of health, appoint Lucas Waker as the executor of my last will and testament. August Baki Club Dirty, winning Spinning Jenny, wager 50 pounds. Dear Peter Batley, sent you frequent reminders concerning your settlement of debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at 255 pounds. Okay, I've got all of the clues. This guy's the lawyer, whose name I don't remember. Nicholas Maker. Nicholas Maker. There's only been one woman, so it's probably Rose. Rail after you left for colonies, therefore I quit my savings land and the Blackfield Manor House. Come and establish a museum in the life of my accomplishments. The golden apple of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. I'm still missing 3 identities. What can I use to piece these together? What the blazes? August Hockey Club Dirty. Yeah, that's all he's got on him, huh? Those are the twins. Oh no, one of the twins is on fire. This is a different guy. Oh, somebody got sent a stagecoach, right? Somebody had a note. David Goran. That's probably who that is then. This must be David Goran. Goran. David, which leaves Sebastian Willard, Wright, Peter, Kubert. Heart mind, better use of power. Therefore, I bequeath you notes from the research I would take on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish under both our names. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and a result to help bequeath you the compilation of my aphorisms to provide direction in your life, which you so clearly lack. That's fucked up. That is fucked. I bequeath you to Golden Idols Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. That's this guy. Ring with a ruby. Only certain people have this ruby ring, too. Like, he's got one, too. That's weird. How many people have this ruby ring? Batley. Hold on. Batley is the dragon. Does that have anything to do with the colors, maybe? Do you have anything on you that's a dragon sign? Book of Aphorisms is a really funny thing to leave someone. That's fucked up. Still don't know these last 3 guys. One of them was bequeathed something. After you've gone there, leave savings land at the Blackfield Manor House, come home and establish a museum of my life and its accomplishments. Finest tobacco. Okay, who got bequeathed the idol? I don't know that yet. It's whoever this guy is, though. Probably Kubert? Must be Kubert, because Kubert is the only other part of these guys. So, Kubert, what was his full name? Florida Kubert, Sebastian Kubert. Does he have anything on him with, like, initials on it? No, he's just got a ring. Doesn't help. Okay. Well, suddenly James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. Blank blank was blank to receive blank in blank blank's will. Not Edmund. What was the father's name? Shit, I've forgotten already. This information is probably in here. Sebastian Cloudsley. Sebastian is the dead. Sebastian's already dead, so this name has to be that. So it can't be Sebastian, so we're gonna go with Peter Kubert. I don't know. Do I have any other names around? Peter Batley is the Batley name. So that can't be Kubert. Rose Batley. This must be Peter Batley. Where's Batley? Can I make a copy of you? Okay, I just have to drag it from the bottom. If I drag it from in here, it takes it off of there for now. So this is James Pear. Which leaves you must be... Batley, Cloudsley. What was the last name on that? Kubert. So this guy must be a Kubert of some kind. Kubert. Willard Kubert, perhaps? The identities are not filled in correctly. Well, shit. About right keyword. Probably not, right? Yeah. Okay, I've got to be wrong about at least some of these then. This Peter Badley. And this would be... Word to Cubert. 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. Okay. So I think those 2 are right now. And Nicholas Maker. I feel like I feel pretty correct about this one. Suddenly, James Pear. James Pear. Is it these 2? No, okay. Can't be those 2. Okay, so it's got to be some of these guys. Cubert. Not those 2. Edmund, there's not another E name in here, is there? Colonies are probably keeping my savings land at Blackfield Manor House. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. Who will leave that to? Who went to the colonies? Which of you went to the colonies? Got shillings. Everybody's got a knife. Everybody's got fucking knives. My nephew. Handkerchief of EC. Edmund Cloudsley's speech. So Edmund Cloudsley is the politician. So Edmund Cloudsley is the politician. He has to be. Just to Edmund Cloudsley, because he gave a speech at the politics. My late sister, your mother disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago. My late sister, so she's already dead? Question mark. Probably addressed to Rose Badley. It's the only woman's name we have. With you, the golden idol, to Willard Cubert, I'm guessing. Perhaps right Cubert? No. Willard Cubert. Top one before you left for the colonies, so it was somebody else. Willard Cubert, Peter Batley. Something right. Do we have a name that contains the name right? Pear Brothers, astonishing man, Pear Brothers. Tobacco. Where did I even get the name right from? Fat Lord, Pair Twins. Oh, that was underneath the wallpaper. That was probably bad when he figured that out. Get this. Peter Batley. Willard Wright is an associate. Who did I give the name Willard to? Willard Wright? 2 or few slots are incorrect. Okay. So this should be Willard Wright. Still 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. Rose Cubert. Rose Cubert. Rose Cubert. Rose Cubert. Okay, I got all of the names right now. So Rose Cubert, Edmund Cloudsley, Willard Wright. So before you left to the colonies. Who's Sebastian then? Sebastian Cloudsley. He's somebody who's not involved, I guess? Maybe he's the one that left for the colonies. So let's try Sebastian Cloudsley. 3. There are incorrectly filled in slots. Okay. Okay, so I've got all of the identities correct now. So now I just have to figure out who's who. Peter Batley. Cloudsley, I want you to put your strip 9. This one is just to... Sebastian's got to be somewhere. Oh, Sebastian is the... Duh. Never mind. Rose, would that be Willard Wright, Rose Edmund, Cuber, Edmund Cloudsley, Peter Batley? I guess that must be then. Rest of Peter Batley. Wrong. Okay. Sister, your mother disclosed. My late sister, your mother. Oh, I understand now. Okay. I'm gonna guess this is Rose Kubert was upset to receive aphorisms Sebastian Clouds at will and ordered Nicholas Maker and Willard Wright take the idol from... Oh no, Willard Wright would have been... Oh no, she ordered the brothers, Adam Pear and James Pear. And James Pear. 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. Suddenly James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. Rose Kubert received the aphorisms. Oh, no, wait. There we go. So Peter Batley was upset. I saw the late sister thing, and I just assumed some gender from that. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Excellent. All right. Return to scenario selection. Next chapter, I guess. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance, Murder at the Little Mermaid. Turn on some... Jesus. Alright, window. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Old rusty pair of shears. Stale bread. Might live for a couple days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Trapdoor in the ceiling. Empty bed, not warm. Picture of flowers. Door does not open. Oh, hold on. I'm not done out here. The door does not open. Trapdoor in the ceiling. Daisy room. Revenge. RR. Man is not breathing. He has a ring with a ruby and he's got a walking cane. Box. He's got a box that's empty. Oh, it's a music box. My dear Maurice. Well, that guy's probably Maurice then, huh? Washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud beast Manster, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire from my bed for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken, proud beast initiate. Alarm! Alarm! A break-in! Watchman number 2, Henry Parker. He's got a watchman's lantern and a fucking spear. Watchman's alarm rattle. Bro is alarmin'. Alright, let's click on stuff in here. Oh god, I hate that stuff on the ceiling. It sucks. Amazing Evans musical performance on September 9th. Event shall commence at circa 11 p.m. Wanted, Robert Redruth, escaped convict. Reward £50. Green, Briege, Blair. Dandelion room, Willard Wright, 1 night. Forget-me-not room, Ash Blair, 1 night. The blessed boy go, I really need a piss. A large kitchen knife, a partially peeled lemon, various ring of keys. Dear Oscar Boyton, it has come to our attention that the owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some space in your gin barrels and are willing to earn an extra money, reach out to me. Door's been shut to the street with a latch. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? A hand of cards. Key. 7 pence. A small sword. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He brought me a drink and then retired upstairs. A hand of cards, 2 shillings, a key. To Annie, you are beautiful and I would like a rose. For Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Her hair is very fine. I would find gold in mine if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. Gross. Blade. Just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. Remember, as you were an agent of the trading company, the reflections about this, but one never be late. The client lines of the port of the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. You must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Hand of cards. A dagger. Oh, mother me, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. A Navajo folding blade. A violin. Alright, I believe this is all of the clues. There is a hints button that I've just now noticed up here, but I haven't needed it yet. Got 26 clues. Okay. Okay, so really quick. That man have that I lack. We call him John. Guys, John. John. She has a poem to Annie. This is the guy from the previous scene, just to the next one, so I'll look anyway. I don't remember his name, though. I've got Willard right again. Ready to take this. Oscar Boyton. Can I A to Z these? It'll make things easier to find for me. Oscar Boyton. Robert Redruth. That's probably this guy, I'm guessing. What was the name on his, like, clapper, the guy downstairs? Henry Parker. Henry Parker. Dandelion Room, Willard Wright, Forget-Me-Not Room, Ash Blair. I can't tell what flower this is. Okay, the Dandelion Room is Willard Wright, so that must be Willard Wright. The dead guy is Willard Wright, I'm assuming. Willard Wright. Performance. Amazing Evans. I think Evans is a last name. The blasted boy really needs a piss. Wine. 3 glasses of wine, 1 glass of wine. Oh, here's a thing I missed. AGWWME. AGJB. Okay, ME must be Evans, so that's Maurice Evans. AG. Do I have an A yet? Be Annie Green. John JB. So John Blair. Breege and Blair. One of them not drinking. No, they seem to all be drinking. Blair. Breege and Blair. Where did I get the name Ash from? AG. AG and AB. Ash Blair. So you must be Breege. And Ash Blair is this guy, I guess, maybe? Yes! Got it in one, baby! Okay, so all the AGs are Anne Green. W is Willard Wright. ME is Maurice Evans. AG is Anne Green. JB is John Brieg. OB is Oscar Boynton. And AG is Anne Green. JB is John Brieg. And AB is Ash Blair. Alright. So, Robert Redruth crept into Willard Wright's room through the trap door. While blank, 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 and blank, blank were playing cards without music. That would be John. I'm just going to assume that's John, Annie, and Ash Blair. Annie Green and Ash Blair were playing cards without music. A fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a... I don't know, what was that guy? What was that fool holding? Shears. A shear. Oh, he didn't creep into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor, did he? Must have been Ash Blair's room. No, that didn't fix it. BB and Oscar Boynton. Because this happened before, so maybe it's them. Lord Wright got stabbed with a shear. I think that's correct. This shear actually doesn't appear to have blood on it. Is there anything here that does? Oh, blood was washed off of something. Broken from the inside. Revenge, RR. Robert Redruth. Can't read those. So who did he put? Why did he put that on the wall? I think that actually was Willard Wright's room. While if it was during the first game, it would have been Annie Green, Willard Wright, and Maurice Evans. Not filled in correctly. Wright got stabbed with a shear. Man is not breathing. Yeah, no shit. Oh, this is his watch from when he got gambled it. Maurice gambled it away. That was a trick. Alarm, alarm, a break-in. Okay, what part of this am I getting wrong? Because I've got all of this correct. Anne Green, John Brieg, and Ash Blair. Does that better? And Green probably didn't sneak into that guy's room. Well, hold on. Let me check upstairs again. Neither of these are open. Unless it was someone else that stabbed him. What's the order on this game again? John Brieg was not there for the first two games. No, perfect, John. You bought me a drink, then retired upstairs. So he must have snuck in, unless I'm just thinking about this wrong. Player's room through the trapdoor. Through the window? I mean, there's signs of a break-in, but it looks more like a break-out. Well, Anne Green, John Brieg, and Anne Green, Maurice. Actually, it's Maurice Evans. Third right. Through the window. Anne Green. Okay, so that's not. So it must be Anne Green, John Brieg, and Oscar Boynton. Okay, so it must be Anne Green, John Brieg, and Ash Blair. No combination of this is right so far. Red Ruth. So maybe this is incorrect. Did everybody's weapon look particularly bloody? That's a fucking short sword. That's a stiletto. Omaha folding blade. A large kitchen knife and a partially peeled lemon. Rusty half-sheared steel piece of bread and a note saying, "Can lie low." So that must be unrelated. Venge, RR. Somebody would have written that, I think. So somebody else stabbed him. I'm just gonna guess stuff and see if any of these do it. Knife and Navaja, soul sword, spear, stiletto. Okay, no, pretty sure it was the shear though. Willard Wright was for sure the guy that died, because I've got that information here. Door. Trapdoor. I might need a hint on this one. Getting stuck working through the solution is finding the heart of the game. Before you report to the hints, we suggest you bear in mind the following. Have you made a typo? Have you considered all the evidence? Have you re-examined your assumptions? So I'm starting to think that Robert Redruth did not, in fact, kill this guy. Or he went into the wrong room. Warwright was for sure stabbed, but with what is the question? Maybe this guy killed him because he was drunk. Hold on. John Brieg? How did he get a key? Eh? Okay, there's some other stuff I forgot to look at here. Written on September 8th. What is today? But that's not helpful. Convict. September 9th. Oh, so whoever this is isn't here yet, because today is the 9th. Ash Blair and Willard Wright. Nightly sport on the 10th. Spotless. I don't actually see the golden idol anywhere either, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And this window is still locked, so that's definitely not the window that they came in. So they had to have left out this window, because this window is the one that's broken. So if John Brieg is the one that went in, it would have had to have been while good old Willie and Maurice were playing. Through the window. Glass is on the outside. That's my only thing about that. Alright, I think I might need this actually. What does this do? Oh, that turns on the things that you have to click on, I see. You currently have no unlocked hints. We strongly recommend your placement, but if you insist for each hint you want to earn, you will have to complete a small task. Man, but I want to play without hints, though. I'm doing so well. I'm glad it gives me 2 opportunities, because it really makes me not want to take any hints. Alright, I need to rethink this. So he was stabbed in the gut 3 times by something. Let's get rid of all this. So he can't have been playing cards. Okay. Customer from the outside. Oh, so they must have broke this to unhitch the latch, but... Or to make it look like that, anyway. But this window is locked, so he can't have escaped out this window. If he can't read, then he's not the one that did this. Because if he can't read, presumably he also can't write. Like initials and stuff. So this is a letter he hasn't sent yet. Not that I think that helps me with the stabbing. So he was stabbed thrice. Like, obviously. There are trap doors in the ceilings. Not that that helps. But maybe Ash Blair is the one that killed him? With the dagger. Lord Wright got stabbed with a dagger. Try that. Ash Blair was also not at the first 2 games, so... Ash Blair crept into Willard Wright's room through the window while Annie Green, John Brieg, and Oscar Boynton playing cards with loud music. 2 or fewer slots. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. So that means one of these is... That means 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. That means I might have the wrong poker game. So we'll try Willard Wright and see if that breaks it. Okay, so no, I think John Brieg is correct. Maybe he crept in through his own window? Maybe he didn't stab him with a dagger. That didn't change anything, so this means this is one of the wrong ones, correct? Possibly? Lord Wright got stabbed with a knife. That has to be true. Trapdoor? Dagger. Yes! Alright. The man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important, but when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Yes. That makes sense, because if he can't read, then certainly he doesn't write. What the fuck? Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. A deranged convict did it in. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I will make it worth your while. All right. So these are like little interstitial things. An intoxicating dinner party. Syringe with some liquid left in it. Ooh. Coat and a hat. An overcoat and a hat. Box of cigars. Dear Miss Richards, Cloudsley, I tremendously adore your company when I visited your father last month. I'm certain you would wish to hear the thoughts on the shortcomings in our society. Happy to invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Dear Mary, here's something for your diary for me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. Cool. Cool, man. Pocket. Where was Pocket? This little boy. These sure are fine coats. Little Pip. Run to the city and grab some Ashblair tobacco and a bottle of gin. Oh, Ashblair wasn't a name? Doy. Ashblair was the tobacco from the first chapter. I'm an idiot. Alright, so this little boy is Little Pip, obviously. He steals. That's his bit. A rock! Oh, that's a bag. Monkey Man, Dark Hand. Monkey Man 2, Tooth for Tooth. A mallet. Another, these are keys. What am I saying? A couple pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. Jesus, this is some shit. Lockpicks, Ashblair's finest tobacco, a dagger, a pistol. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. Bag with 2 more keys. Interesting. Stack of candles. Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I've loyally worked here. It's a difficult conversation to be had, but must strengthen my will and talk to my master about it tomorrow. Time for shillings and ink pot. Horse, the wise slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. Down with parasites. Too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. Paint. Pot paint. Who are these women? Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope that our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. So many keys. Roasted boar. Yes, Miss Richards. The dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat. Therefore, prepare some alternative side dish. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, poor Lucia. I assume you are itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share good news. There's no substance to the claims that your late husband used a position to squander church money. The judge decided to remove all accusations, and you'll no longer be a threat target of basic gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go lord in hand. May our Lord steward over poor souls. Okay, so she's the one that has candles in her room. So... So Lucia not have candles in her room. David. Well, we can just continue on for a little bit, I think. I'm not actually... God, there's so much shit in here. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs in a pot of tea. You're responsible for Little Pip doing all his errands. Miss Walker, I am to be woken and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on days I have visitors. NB, David Goran's job requires he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. Edward C. Wine and brandy. Loaves of bread, basket potatoes, sack of flour, some water. Cut vegetables, a big piece of meat. Door's locked to the outs. The door to the outside, not locked. God, there's so much shit in this house. Oh my god. Okay. There are twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. Once your target is ingested, the love potion establish eye contact and hold as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. Billings. I will not change the rule that staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Easy. This is count. Okay, so the old lady is the one reading this novel. Locked. Door's locked. Star Child. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Okay, what does that mean? Go public visions of utopia and order structure. Secret codes. Money has changed hands. Trivial ciphers reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and too easy to decode. Money is a denominator of values, evolved a lot and changed a lot. Still in savvy hands, it is a powerful tool. I see. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also, consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. Bottles of peptic tonic and a sealed bottle labeled opium. Great. For Edmund, since this cannot continue. Since my return and move to the Bastion Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He's clearly unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Sincerely, Rose Cuthbert. Miss Baker, starting date, position housemaid, yearly wage £9. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to the colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you're having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. If Peter or I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures of the colonies so we can ship him away. Sincerely, Rose. It's here. There's the golden idol. Crash. Revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastards. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Violent vanguard. Well, Edmund, you seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends who will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. Dear uncle. I hear you're interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. It is a small change I need to you, and I am desperately in need of it at present. Truly yours, Lord Batley. Edmund Cloudsley. Once more, you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand answers. The only course of action is to have you surrender yourself to our justice. Last chase for your repentance, sir, or we will release one of our stewards upon you, the Brotherhood of Masks. Boy, there's a lot going on in this room, huh? Oh, God. Okay, partially smoked cigars, partially eaten salad, partially empty grass, liquid, roast, liquid, clear liquid, salad, clear liquid, cloudy liquid, salad, yellow liquid. Okay, so this is going to be a big hint because they did mention a couple things about things. Oh, my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Ensure the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner and I will slip you a shilling, Peter. Yourself, you get frustrated when working. Remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you'll feel better. 1 shilling, an orange key, a blue key, and a small simple key. You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. Pack of cards, £2, a fork. The lady's not breathing and her face is blotched. She's got the fan, £4, and rings with various gemstones. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. Yeah, she's dead, man. Poison, nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. He's got a blue key and an orange key as well. This is horrible. An embroidered handkerchief. With what name? Okay, we've gone in a complete circle here, so now we can... We know some of these people already. Let me A to Z these. There's still 3 clues missing? What the fuck? Hold on. What have I not clicked on in here? Opaque bottle labeled waste, roast, a salad bowl, carafe of brandy, wine, yellow liquid containing lemons, and a half cloudy labeled peptic tonic. Okay. Let's A to Z this. So we know some of these people already. This is Lord Cloudsley. This is Edmund Cloudsley. Where is it? Edmund Cloudsley. This was Rose Batley. I don't remember her name. And then these are the maids' quarters also. Monkey Man. This guy was Batley. I remember that. Was he Cubert? Hold on, I know how to solve this. Okay, she was Rose Cubert. He was Peter Batley, I think. George Bridges, Peter Batley, yep. So he was Peter Batley. Damn it. Batley. Peter. What are these letters? Dare cross me, the revolution will come for the likes of you, Peter Batley. Our stewards. Peter and I were to join you. Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. So this is Mary something. And one of these two people is Lothar. Hey, little Pip. David. David's one of the servants, I think. But left in it, so that's where the poison ended up. And tooth. Lothar. Smith, Walker, Baker. Mrs. Smith. Okay, so one of these ladies is Mrs. Smith. Brian. Lucia Smith. Maybe? Something Baker. It's Lucia. It's something Smith and something Baker. So one of you is Smith and one of you is Baker. I know that. I don't know which is which yet. And one of you two is Lothar. I don't know which yet. I need to check on that. Lord, this has nothing to do with me. The lady sits next to you and I slip you a shilling, Peter. So, Peter Batley, okay. So maybe this is Lothar. Maybe this is Lothar. I don't know the last name yet. Killed my aunt, you devil. Nope, stop that. Down. Check this note again. 2 eggs, pot of tea for breakfast. One of you has a note about food, right? Young Miss Richards. Okay, so Mary and Lothar Richards. I think this guy must be Lothar. Miss Richards does not enjoy meat, so she was one of the people eating salads. Did he have a shilling on him? He sure did. Okay, so she did. So Peter sat next to Pork. Peter did sit next to the guy. Now I need to look at this again. One of these had tonic. Cloudy liquid untouched. God, I'm pressing the wrong button. Partially clear glass of clear liquid. Yellow liquid. Red wine. Amber liquid. And a cigar. Partially smoked cigar. That's one of the coats downstairs. So I'm guessing this one must be Edmund. The head of the table must have been Edmund. The salad and no alcohol. And his shit-ass clear drink. So this end of the table must have been Edmund. Does that even want... Yeah, I'm supposed to put names there. So this must be Edmund Cloudsley at the head of the table. Edmund. It's in alphabetical order. You'd think that'd make it easier to find, but I'm a dumbass. So Edmund Cloudsley must have been at the head of the table because he had a glass filled with his dumb bullshit because he's not supposed to be drinking alcohol. See if I can figure out. Very key. Dinner party blank ingested the poison and died. Family. Brotherhood of Masks. Final Vanguard. Check some of these still. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. I don't know what is meant by that. Looks the longest, gets the bottom room, do not bother me with nonsense again. Big knife. Visions of utopia was order structure. Wait a minute. Need to read these big letters. I, Lady Lothar, you tail. No, I, colonies, well, no. I gotta look for ciphers in these. Wait. Fourth one from every row. Okay, hold on. So that must mean 2, 3, 4. No, that can't be it. There must be something. Ask for a raise in salary after these you've lowly worked here. A difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my... I'll talk to my master about it tomorrow. That's in the bottom one, right? Secret book. Down with parasites. Too long have they feasted on our blood and sweat. Paint. Well, I mean, this one's obvious, at least. Rose Kubert ingested the poison and died. That part's obvious, at least. Okay. Who was smoking? Box of cigars. Mary. Who's Mary? Mary Richards. Richards, enjoy your company. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. Okay, so that's Mary's. So maybe that's her father's coat and the second one there. He's the one smoking a cigar. Okay. Cigar has got to be Lothar Richards. Because he's got a partially smoked cigar. Fucking Little Pip just stole one. Who's this fucking guy? Did he say someone else was coming over? One of the best picks of time before eating, avoid setting your digestive system. Let's see if bottle lady opium. I need to take fourth one from every row. None of these books open is the problem, so I need to find something that has something I can take the fourth one from of every row. Change member longest. No, it's not it. Hello? Bottle pink liquid, partially empty. Just love potion. Establish eye contact. Hold for long possible. Okay, so empty slots. So these are the where the people are. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Little Pip is probably the one that lives in this room. I need to figure out the rest of these names is the problem. I think she was Lucia, probably. Brian is one of the other servants. Brian. Mr. Walker. Brian Walker? Brian Walker. Kind of fucked that they shoved Little Pip in this room, but based on the stuff he's got, I'm guessing this is Little Pip. Why is there so many of these little key guys here? Hidden outside the house. Locked, doors locked. Okay, so they're all locked. That doesn't help me at all. David. So the second room is David. Do I have a name for David? Mr. Walker, NB. David. Fourth. This substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Okay, so Ada's the assassin. Dark Hand? Got it. Ada Baker. Ada Baker. Dark Hand Steward, wanted. Edmund Cloudsley dead. And thus poisoned the blank and hid the necessary key in a blank. Orange key, blue. Which one of these needed a blue key? Was it any of them? Smith was 3 years of service. Miss Baker, NB. NB. Who's NB? I don't think I have an NB. Bridges, maybe? Oh, David is David Gorin. I do know that one. She keeps the letter. And she has the candles, so the bottom one must be Ada, then, I guess. Ada Baker? Must be. Then the third room was the one with the dirty novel in it, right? Yes. So that one must be Lucia Smith. I wonder if it'll tell me if I'm right on this before I have the names right. Lucia Smith. And then the fourth one was NB, right? I don't know why he refers to the fifth one as... Oh, there's a Walker. Walker. I don't have a Walker yet, so that must be it. Walker. Wonder if that's who this is. Brian? Correctly filled in slots. Okay, so this can't be the right order. Or maybe I can't refer to him as Little Pip. Not filled in correctly. Okay, so I know some of these. What if it's... There we go. Okay, so I had them backwards. This is Brian Walker, which means their rooms are in the wrong order. Not David Gran? Ada Baker poisoned the... It was whatever she was drinking, so I'd need the rest of these. Lothar Richards. Because he was the smoking guy. Who took lemonade? Is there any way of knowing that? Cloudy liquid. Cloudy liquid. Peptic tonic would have been the cloudy liquid. Lemonade, wine, brandy. Waste, roast, salad bowl. Okay, so I need to figure out which one she was drinking when she fucking died. She's the only one that had whiskey. Or there's only one person that had whiskey, and there's only one person that had lemonade. So what's locked up, I guess, is the question then. They're labeled water. Isn't there one upstairs labeled waste that's the same kind of bottle? No, it is labeled water. Lemonade. Salad. Lemonade, or, it's either lemonade or whiskey is what she drank, so... Poisoned the something and hid the necessary key in a... bag? Probably a bag outside. Oh, wait a minute. Then Ada Smith must be up top. There we go. Okay, so Ada Baker is in the top room. Got it. So yeah, she's the one that poisoned the something and hid in a bag. Lemonade? Nope, can't be lemonade, so it has to be the brandy. Not. Okay. Water. The tonic. Holy shit. But I didn't finish the right side. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Darkwood Hand's steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She was able to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. She used the syringe to poison a sealed peptonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose... Hold on, I do want to finish the rest of this, though. So Rose had the other tonic bottle. Go back. I wasn't done. So Rose had the other tonic bottle, so this one must have been Rose. Rose Cuthbert. And then these two are Peter Batley. Has to be because he's the one that likes meat. And then this one would have had to have been Mary Richards. Because he got a shilling. Okay, now I can move. Now we can continue. How do I leave? That's still completed, right? Yes, okay. Great. All right, part 3. The Cursed Inheritance. The explosive events in the forest cabin. Burkham Warehouse. Billy Cracker. Hardy Abe. Little Billy. Jack Nails. Henchman for hire in the Timberville. Brawler Robber. Brawler has a cart. Probably him. Then given the cart. Gang burglar empties distributed Jack Nails in burglar picklock. Boxing confectionaries. Pictures of hats. Horse. There's some fucking shit going on in here. Oh my god. Scarecrow in a coffin. This guy. He's dead. Do not care what means he used to acquire what I need, but always to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it to decay. The more recently it has died, the better. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I arranged for a cart to move the corpse to send me directions and be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig that stuff. Pistol. 5 shillings and 3 pence. Little Pip, no. Go, Coin, go. Coin is the name of the dog? You're not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabinet. Mr. Dave Coran, you're in charge of all security and arms. Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip, you are in charge of the Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Oh, Coin must be Edmund Cloudsley. Coin must be the name of the dog, then. Rawr! That's a fucked up looking dog. By the gods, what is that? What was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. Infamous robber Walter Keene with a number of unnamed associates held the coach of the Southern Road, Westbrook. Reward for catching Walter Keene has been increased to 100 pounds. His cousin appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. Ah, probably this guy then, huh? Ah! The word? Candy. Pistol. Whoa! That is not what I was expecting to see when I opened this room. Okay. Lock blew clean off. Yeah, that lock blew clean off, brother. Get a club. Shard of a vase. Hey, there's the golden idol. Oh, he's trying to pull down lever at the back of the idol. Find location. Start meet us November 10th, Friday in Timberbrook Inn and bring all your tools. You will get your share as agreed, WK. So, loaded pistol. Rotten apple and a green apple. Okay. Hello. Bluesman out of the thinking paddle. It decreased air. Attempted this input and was a definite improvement. Decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not complete a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. On for the ratios, this simply did not work. After I aimed the steel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Ah. Gold filtering. And some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target. For example, if a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Maybe I should try it on a ship in an open sea. Just have to get gold by aiming the target. 7-step, aim at an empty vessel and retrieve it. Unknown effect. If the implications of this word I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. Next, progress fruit to some other advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. Spontaneous combustion. Do not combust to the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long before I performed before it. Freezing. Observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if this glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on a target it can see. If its eye is red, it's ready for input and will turn blue afterwards. If eye is blue, you can only perform input and it will turn red afterwards. Interesting. Gun, pistol loaded, yep. Alright, I've got all the words. Time to start making some sense of some shit. Alright, so I know some of these. Got Little Pip, obviously. I think the dog's name is Gold Doubloon. Got Little Pip. Little Pip. I'm pretty sure this is Edmund Cloudsley inside the box. He's just old now. Lucia Smith is here, obviously. Boy, a lot of shit happened here. So I need to find out what these mean, also. Alright, Edmund, corpse. So this one is Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse, obviously. I figured that part out on my own. Okay, the rest of these are the robbers, I'm guessing. Oakwood Gang, Burkham Workhouse, Hardy Abe. Brawler has a cart, so this is Hardy Abe's cart. Candy. And a selection of hats. Pip. I haven't actually seen David Garan in a while. Not care what means he used to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. I think this must be, if he's in charge of arms, this is probably. David Garan. Guessing. David Garan. Rip to a real one. Okay, this is one of the confectionery guys. One of you has a note about Stabman. Walter Keane, that's his name. Walter Keane. And these other two guys I need to figure out. The Brawler, he uses a club. This was lockpicking tools, right? Yeah, a set of lockpicks. Okay, which one of those guys was lockpicks? Which one of these guys was lockpicks? Jack Nails is the lockpicks guy. Jack Nails means enters through chimneys, Hobbs gang burglar. Brawler, probably. Actually, this would have to be a Hardy Abe, because he has the cart. Booyah. Let's fucking go. It's exploding in here. Alright, let's check those notes and find out what this shit means. Blank, blank. Seal. Oh, that just means disappear. Blue or... huh. What does the spontaneous combustion mean? Freezing is... it means heat. So blah blah. Blah blah. This works on hot and cold. Man, I have no fucking idea. Base exploded. Both, that's parts obvious. Jack Nails and Hardy Abe. Increase the amount of air. A sealed vase. That would be Edmund Cloudsley. I'm gonna guess Walter Keane probably shot. Got David Garan. Corpse. David Garan, along with accomplices, delivered a corpse. Coffin? I don't know. Coffin? I don't know. What the fuck? Where am I? Oh, I zoomed in by accident. Okay. Blank input will turn blue afterwards. Not the bear. Must contain some gold as sea waters as will target for a great deal of sea water. This means a amount. Bleh. Vacuum. Blah blah. Okay, so this must be matter, I guess. Must be matter. Then air? Up there. Up there. Both air and vessel disappeared. Up there. Air. Increase and decrease, I think. So this must be decrease. And maybe this one is increase? Maybe? So I don't have that symbol, so I have no idea what that means. I think. Air, heat. There we go. All right. I'm beginning to believe. Okay, so Edmund's cloudly needed course. David delivered a something. Shot. No, it was probably. It might have been other guy. Hardy Abe might have shot him. Who had guns? He had a gun. He have a gun? They did have a gun. A loaded pistol. Any of you have an unloaded pistol? A loaded pistol. Does it look like he was shot? Breathing, but appears to block. Okay, so he was just clubbed. So I have that part wrong. Suddenly clubbed. That means it wasn't Walter Keane, it was Hardy Abe. Dumb bastard. Hardy Abe suddenly clubbed David Garan. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley increased the amount of air in a seal. Well, I guess I could just look at what it says the Golden Idol is currently doing. Okay, so that is increase air. Amount of air in a sealed vase. When Jack Nails entered the room, the vase exploded and killed them both. I think that part's correct. So where are we wrong? Probably not coffin then. Is there a coffin out here? Not. Oh, there is a coffin. So that's true. That part's true. Doesn't need a corpse. Dave. Surely they're not going to say Little Pip needed a corpse. That would be ridiculous. No. Okay, that's what I thought. So Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. That means there's only two things wrong, which means it's probably a name. They clubbed David Graham. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley increased the amount of air in a sealed vessel when Jack Nails and Hardy Abe entered the room. Vase exploded and killed them both. The water exploded? No, it's gotta be the vase. No, it's gotta be that. Okay, where am I wrong then? The amount of water, maybe? No, it was air. Amount of air. Sealed vase. Decrease the amount of air? No. Abe suddenly clubbed David Gran. Walter Keane? There we go. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. Upon entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants, and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed two of the intruders. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died, bless his soul. Ah, rip Edmund. I'm guessing this guy just fucking killed him. Alright. Got time for probably like one more. Chapter 3, The Ascent. The strange practices of a secretive society. Who's mad to the thinking panel? Got a pistol. To David Grand for reliable service from EC. Okay, I'll rip him. Have rope, shabby formal coat, dagger, ash blur, tobacco. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. Follow the plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume, grab weapon and ropes, WK. Ah, here's some more fancy hats. A hat. Tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. Interesting. This is strangely spooky. Who's mad? Dark hands, proud beasts, and water snakes. Brothers were masked to appropriate their house. Brothers wear robes to appropriate their rank. Masters, I have ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic and with great resolve punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fiercely entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. But the devil prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, an assassin warrior, David Garan, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. There was one dog. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed in defeating my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I recover from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you my next port. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keene. As the road covers full peril and valor cannot be special commanded. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly as I was sweeping through Aquitania to recover my still dire wounds. There I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young resourceful gentleman who I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well-versed in the arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus will be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keene. Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brotherman. I suspect that our dark-haired brother Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that, on dispatching our enemy, he will keep the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood, Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. Okay. Done when accused is challenged to defender. The both drinkers must be barefoot. Substance is added depending on the severity of the action, including deadly poison. Add substance to one of the cups. Defender chooses first. Accuser chooses the remaining. Both partake in wine cups. Ah. Ritual of Squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. Must be done by any sword. Must be borne by any dark hand. Requires the decorations of all. The Grim Reaper, the never-tiring teacher, the feeder of mounts. Ritual of Conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by an initiate. Requires decorations of the hall. Okay. Ritual of Dispute. Only stewards or higher can be defended. Blah, 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 blah. Ritual of Discord. I'm gonna have to read all of that later, but let's... The Griffin has spoken. Carry the small vial of unknown substance, a ruby ring. Has spoken, a ruby ring. 2 cups on the stone altar. There's some contained wine, but are almost empty. Has spoken. Silver tankard. And the mask is not breathing. Sword. Let's wait the results from the chamber below. Griffin has spoken. Anything else fun in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, did I miss something on here? Conflict. And with house on back. And with no mouth. A fish. No clothes in the... Okay. Prepare to receive what you have earned. Brother, the member of our orders proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we've decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role with the rights of the Brotherhood Council of Masters. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Do the tests, inception, evaluation, transition, admission. Proud Beast Steward, Ms. Darkhead Steward, Master, Artist Manager, Business any Master. This is getting sort of arcane. Very arcane, even. Got everything out here. Alright, well, let's see. Oh, Jesus Creasus. Alright, well, fuck. Okay. This is a lot of shit. Alright, let's see here. Dark Hands of Proud Beast and the Water Snakes. So these must be... Was blank to a blank ritual. He along with blank, ambush blank, blank blank, posing as blank, blank blank to blank 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 blank. Fuck everything. Oh god. Okay. There are two rituals going on here. Trying to figure out both. All right. Okay. So there's a key. Initiates can be... All right, so what was that letter about? One of them says, no, we're not doing that. Jeffrey Sinclair. She must produce the relic of personally, other would be expelled from our brotherhood. Okay, there's nothing I'm missing here either, so I have all the clues. I have all the clues I should need. Grim Reaper. Retiring teacher, the feeder mouths. Grim Reaper. Sword must be born by any initiate. Grim Reaper is obviously here. The never-ending teacher, I'm guessing, is the book. The lamp must be something else, or perhaps a key. Keeper of treasures. Grim Reaper. Keeper of treasures. So this is Ritual of Dispute, I think. Ritual of Dispute. Then... This is a different ritual altogether. One, two, three, four. These are the... Okay, one. He has no mouth, so... So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1 is the snail. That part's obvious. 2 is something. 2 is always fire. So is time the fourth one? No, time is never the fourth one. Time. Fish. So it's water. 3 is water, 2 is time. He has no mouth, but he must scream. What does this mean? Oh, man. Snail is the house on the back. I get that one. That one makes sense to me. Fish is probably water. This one is probably time. But none of them end with time. None of them have time for number 4. There's the trial of heat. But fire is not the 4th one in any of these either. Master, water snake master, dark eye master, probably steward. I think it has to be one of these. Snail. I have no idea what the fuck that's supposed to represent. I don't know anything yet. He's a proud beast initiate is what he's becoming. So maybe the fire ones are the proud beasts. Gotta figure out the dark hands and the water snakes. Don't know. Gold ones must be masters. Signal to the griffin who I am. I must accept my fate, whatever it may be. Of the things. Downstairs, let me see. Broken. Let us await the results from the chamber below. Got a sword and a cane. Is that part of that ritual too? Hold on. Scepter must be borne by the water snake, and only stewards. Scepter. Is there any that say the sword and the scepter? None of these say sword and scepter, do they? Thing. Scepter must be borne by the water snake master. Only stewards or high rank can be defender and accuser. So these must be stewards. Actually. I think. I would guess the red is master, but I don't actually know. That's a proud beast. Well, you know what? We could just go for what we know here. And see if we're right. No. Oh. Okay, so I have the order messed up, so... There we go. Okay, I know that now. So, this one is done by a proud beast steward. Does that help me at all? Okay, this one can only be offered by a proud beast steward. So, this must be a ritual of inception. Ritual of inception. Inception. Ritual of Inception. This must be Lazarus, whatever his name was. Lazarus Hurst, I believe. I think this one is David Garan. It's not. Interesting. So is that Jeffrey Keane then? It's not. Okay. So that must be Hurst then. only 2 slots in here. Walter Sinclair? I don't know. David Gran. Jeffrey Sinclair actually was the name. Lazarus Keene. Walter Keene. No, that's not his name. Walter Sinclair. I have no fucking idea. Okay, hold on. Let me read some scrolls. Remember what the names are. Walter Keene, David Garan. Walter Keene is the one writing these. Jeffrey Sinclair. Okay, it's not Jeffrey Sinclair. Not Walter Keene. It's not David Garan. So it's gotta be Lazarus Hurst. In there, empty slots. Oh, sorry, yeah. Proud Beast Steward. Okay, so that's Lazarus Hurst, so this can't be. Am I missing names? I can't be. Names. Walter Keene, Jeffrey Sinclair, and Walter Keene. Walter Keene. Have I really not tried that name yet? I'm guessing this one must be Walter Keene. Because he was the one that wanted him in. Walter Keene is his name, right? I don't know why I can't fucking hold that name in my head. Okay, actually, hold on. I know this one. I know what this one wants then. It wants Dark Hand Initiate. Got it. Because he's got the shit on his back. Is he a Dark Hand, Jeffrey Sinclair? Okay, so this one must be Jeffrey Sinclair. Because he was on the other side of the ritual. This is a water snake. This is a water snake. This is a proud beast. These ones are Dark Hands. Initiate. Master. Master. Initiate. Damn. What if I just put in their ranks? Surely is that can't be good enough, I assume. Well. Steward initiated Proud Beast. Jeffrey Sinclair, right? Okay, so this is the right one. So is this Walter Keene? No. It's David Garan. No. Jeffrey Sinclair. Okay. That means this is correct, which means this must not be. So is this Walter Keene? Okay, that means something else is wrong then. Okay, alright. Interesting. Do I have the ritual wrong? No, because this is beeping when I do that. Now, do one of these people have a name that I don't know about? David Garan is the only one I don't know. Awaken. Beastmaster. Darkhand Initiate. Okay. Do I have the ritual wrong? Stewards or higher rank? So they're both stewards. That's correct. Initiates have the red robes. Scepter must be borne by a water snake master, so I think dispute has to be correct. Higher rank when accuser, keeper of treasures, never returning teacher, the Grim Reaper. So I think that's correct. They all have red rings? They do. Okay. So that's not part of it. Mask is not breathing. One of these people, David Garan, that'd be fucked. Can I go back? If I go back, does it keep all the stuff I already have filled in? Probably, right? There a different part where I can look at David Garan and see what sort of stuff he had on him. No, not this one. I want the house. I want to see what he's got in his room. Which one was David's room? The third one. Candles. This was David's room. Toronto was concerning the artifacts. No, other than just having a gun all the time, I don't think there's been anything about him. Okay, yeah, because I don't think he has anything on him here that would give it away either. Ash Blair, which is not his real name. Yeah, that doesn't help me as much as I was hoping. Okay, it keeps all my shit filled in. That's great. So the red robes are initiate robes. So this is a water snake initiate, a water snake master. So one of these people must have a name. One of these people must be David Garan. Holy shit. That's incredible. He was in on it. Blank was challenged to a dispute ritual. So I'm gonna... Jeffrey Sinclair was the challenged, I think. There was challenged to a dispute. He, along with... Blank, ambushed blank. Oh, David Garan is the one who ambushed this fool. That's a Darkhand Initiate. Oh my god, right. Along with David Garan, ambushed Darkhand Initiate. Blank, David Garan. Posing as a Darkhand Initiate. Signaled to Walter Keane. With a blank, which blank had no blank. A tankard, which cup had no poison. Blank drank the other cup and died. Well, just Jeffrey Sinclair. Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other cup and died. Meanwhile, Lazarus Hurst passed the Inception ritual to become a Proud Beast Steward? Shit? Sure if your slots are correct. Okay, so one of these is wrong. That's not really gonna help me. Sinclair was traveled through challenge to a dispute ritual. He, along with David Grant, ambushed a... This must be Walter Keane. That was Jeffrey Sinclair? No, that was David Grant. Signaled to Walter Keane. dipped his cup, drank the other cup, and died. And when Lazarus first passed the Inception Room to become a Proud Beast initiative. Yeah, that's correct because that's the symbols that he had. So this part is right. Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other and died. Signaled the Walker Keene which cup had no poison. That part's correct. Though one of the names up here is wrong. Walter Keene was challenged? There we go. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costumes that during the ritual dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poison. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup and his opponent drank the poison and died. Alright, I think that's all I've got time for at the moment, unfortunately. Man, there's some shit going on in this game. This is fun. I'm having a great time with this deductive reasoning shit. I love this shit so much. But that's all the time I got, so thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll catch you tomorrow for... What's tomorrow? Wednesday? I think Pokemon. Yes. Bye.